Hello there, this is Hansen and welcome to Insight to Impossible and welcome to beautiful India. I'm here for almost a month actually, first on my own and then 2 weeks with our participants for our Invigorating India retreat who are here to detox and decompress and really rebuild themselves from the inside out. It's a beautiful process. I can't wait to welcome them. But when you and I are here spending these next about 5 minutes or so, there's an important thing I'd like to talk to you about. It's called the magic of decision. And this magic mental move will enable you to truly create anything you like, anything you love to have in your life. Before we get to it, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel and like this video below. Now, before we dig into the lesson for today, I'm going to read you an excerpt from a text that my mentor Bob Proctor has written around this concept. And it goes like this: decisions, or the lack of them, are responsible for the breaking or making of many a career. Individuals who have become very proficient at making decisions without being influenced by the opinions of others are the same people whose annual incomes fall into the 6- and 7-figure category. However, it is not just your income that is affected by decisions. Your whole life is dominated by this power. The health of your mind and body, the well-being of your family, your social life, the type of relationships you develop, all are dependent upon your ability to make sound decisions. Now, why is that so hard for most people to do? Well, that is what we're going to be talking about today. But let's first understand what a decision is. Most people, they state preferences. I'd like this, I'd like that. When that happens, then I will. These are all hopes, wishes, and dreams that are never being fulfilled because we have never learned to make a decision. A decision is when you cut out all other options and you make a committed decision to go for one thing. You cut out everything else. There's a way to illustrate this, and I saw it the first time from Bob Proctor, and it's a phenomenal concept, really, and we're going to dig into that right now. So let's first understand that everything in this universe operates on frequencies. There's an infinite number of frequencies. In fact, if you study quantum physics will tell you that we don't live in a universe, we live in a multiverse where infinite realities exist side by side, and that is exactly what these frequencies do. They're all hooked up to each other. There's no demarcation where one starts and the other one stops. There's an infinite number, all right? So right now, you are here and you're creating thoughts that is in harmony with where you are now. And where you are now is an expression of your paradigm. So your paradigm causes you to think thoughts that is in alignment with where you are. You will never move beyond where you are with that way of living. It's just not possible unless and until you make a decision, a committed decision to start operating from a different frequency. And this is where most people fall into the trap. They look at present results. They let present results, circumstances, other people define whether or not they can make the decision. I will go for this. I will definitely go for the goal when, so we decide that that's what we want. We want to definitely go for the goal. As soon as I get the money. As soon as the kids grow up. As soon as my dog gets older. Blah, 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 blah. Can you hear that? Do you recognize that pattern in your life? I'm sure you do. You say, I want this, but whatever follows but is the circumstance that you're caught up in. You're looking at present results that prevent you from actually moving forward. The beautiful truth is you don't need to know how. You don't need the money. You don't need the resources. You don't need all of those things until you make the decision. That's it. But most people won't make the decision because they let present circumstances define the way they think, which means they're remaining on the frequency where they're at. So once we do make that decision, we start operating from a different frequency. And that's when the solution comes into view. These are thoughts that are now in harmony with the goal. Those are creative thoughts, constructive thoughts. Thoughts that is in alignment with how you can. All right? So I don't care where you are. I don't care what situation you're in. You don't need the resources. You don't need the right network. You don't need any of that until you make a decision. And when you do, everything rushes to your aid. That's right. Energy follows decision. You make a decision, energy follows, and everything that you need in order to manifest that goal will be shown to you. The road will be shown after you make the decision. So I really encourage you this week to dig into this. Review the video a few times. I know some of you have thought about participating in one of our programs. You've thought about attending Real Magic Live in Denmark, but, and whatever follows but is the circumstance, it will never get you anywhere. When you make the decision and you say yes to your goal, that's when the how will be shown. That's when you will see the resources. But the problem is we don't see with our eyes. We see with our assumptions. We see with our paradigm. We see with cells of recognition in our brain, and those cells are programmed based on our conditioning. So you see, if you can't make that decision, you really don't deserve to win. As Bob Proctor told me not too long ago, actually, I was in a similar situation where I had to make a really tough decision. It was not an easy one. But he said, Anders, if you cannot make that decision, you do not deserve to win. What do you think I did? I made the decision, and it was uncomfortable. Man, it was uncomfortable, but as soon as I made it, the skies cleared, everything happened, and the goal today is a reality for me. You can do the same thing for you. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to pursue, make the decision today. And if you are in Denmark, I would really encourage you to click the link below and sign up for a one-on-one coaching session with my lead coach, Jacqueline. She's phenomenal, and she will help coach you closer to your goal and help you make a decision that will enable you to step out and produce whatever you want in your life. That's a beautiful thing. If you are in the US or anywhere else, click the link below and join us for a complimentary one-on-one coaching session where we will help you get clear on your goal, look at what challenges that might be standing in your way, and help you create a path forward so that you can step out and create those goals that you always wanted. And that is real magic to me. The magic of decision, it's a beautiful concept. Click the link below, sign up, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you on the other side. Remember, it's not who we are that holds us back, it is all those illusions of who we think we are not. Now go live the impossible.